In this short video, I'm going to give you everything that I wish that I knew 10 years ago. And if I had all of this information I'm going to give you in this video, it's so simple, but it will completely help you change your life. I call this the perfect formula for changing your life. It's unbelievably simple to use and to understand. And no matter where you are in your life right now, whether you're doing okay, but you want to achieve more, whether you find yourself stuck in a rut, whether you know that you're not living up to your full potential and you believe that you deserve much more in this life, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to focus on to get the kinds of results in your life that you're looking for. And we're going to talk about career success, relationship success, and changing your concept of self, among other things, because that's how we do it here on this channel. For those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Lauren, and I help business owners, entrepreneurs, and high-level professionals completely transform their life by transforming their deep subconscious programming and overcoming their limiting beliefs. And if you want help to completely transform your life in 2025, check out the link below for my 3-month transformational coaching program. Our clients have had unbelievable results in 2024 and already kicking it off to an amazing start in 2025. And I can't wait for you to be next. Now, before we get into the perfect formula for changing your life, let's first describe who is this for. This formula is for anyone who's struggling with any of the following problems. And in my experience, everyone at some point in their life are going to face one of these following problems. So let's see if this is you. You work hard, but you're finding that nothing is changing. So you're doing all the hard work, you're doing what people are saying, you're working overtime at your career, in your business, at your job, at relationships, at whatever it is, but everything is basically staying the same. I understand because I had been there at one point. You feel stuck or at a plateau. So maybe actually you were advancing for a long time in your personal development journey, in your life, in your career, in your business, in your finances, and then all of a sudden you've been stuck. Maybe you've been stuck for a week, maybe you've been stuck for a month, for a year. For some people, it's been actually a decade or more. That's totally fine. We can change from being stuck at a plateau for even years, yes, and we can do it quickly and effectively. You know you are capable of more. You know that you are here to do more. You're not here to just do nothing. You're here to pursue your passion, your interests, your dream projects, your dream life, whatever it is, you feel it inside. You know that that's you, right? And something just feels like it's blocking that success. Maybe you're feeling like your business or your career has just stagnated. It was doing great for a while and now all of a sudden it's stagnating, or maybe it's going in the reverse. That's what me and my team specialize in, is helping people turn their life around when they feel super stuck. So don't be fearful at that stage either. Or you just feel like you are no longer growing. This feeling can be sometimes hard to describe, but you just feel like maybe there's nothing to look forward to, nothing to be excited about, and you feel like you're just stuck in the exact same place and you don't know really what is the next step to take. Now, all of these problems are completely solvable by the perfect formula that I showed you right at the beginning. And what we really want to look at is what is the reason for being stuck in this problem? Because not understanding the reason is why so many people just try to push through, try to force through, try to just take more action, effort harder, but that's not going to help you if you don't understand the core reason for the problems that you're experiencing. And the reason for this stuckness is very simple. You can't achieve beyond the limits of your subconscious beliefs and stories. Now, if you've been on my channel before, we talked about this idea, but today we're going to talk about it in a brand new way that I think is going to really give you some aha moments and help you make that shift starting from today. Now, something I've noticed very frequently is that the reason people aren't so keen on changing their strategy of efforting and working hard and all of that is because those strategies at one point were working for you. That's right. There was a point where working really hard was working for you, where efforting was working for you, where being perfectionistic was working for you, feeling overwhelmed was working for you, procrastinating was working for you. Those strategies did work for you at some point. That's why it can be difficult for people to understand that the next level that you're about to move into in your life is going to require a brand new strategy. A simple strategy, a new approach, absolutely, but not complicated, okay? Very, very simple. So before, hard work probably worked. Efforting probably worked. Overwhelm was working. Pushing through worked. Okay? Maybe it was working for you. But now you need this new strategy, and I'm going to explain to you what the strategy is and also why you need it. So let's start with why you need this new strategy. So why you're all of a sudden facing these struggles that you were not facing before is because you have outgrown the limitations of your subconscious beliefs and stories. Now, very important, we're going to put the emphasis on subconscious because there's many things that you think or stories that you think that you hold and beliefs that you think that you hold. But from years of doing this and investigating with clients, I can tell you that they're subconscious. And until you do the right kind of investigation, they won't really come to the surface. So here you can see this is your childhood you. This is you as a child. And you were basically just a sponge. You were just taking in everything that was given to you. You were taking in your parents' beliefs, and that could be their limiting beliefs as well as their positive beliefs. You were taking in the thoughts and the beliefs and the stories of your peer group. So that's people you went to school with, people in your community maybe. And then also society beliefs. So whatever was happening at the time, culturally or societally, that is also influencing you. And you were just absorbing it all and you were taking it all in for better or for worse. And so this became you. This is you right here. And you basically created this wall around you, this circle around you of your beliefs. It is like a framework that contains you. And anything that falls within the realm of what you can believe or your subconscious understanding or your stories about you or yourself or the world, so that will feel natural to you. And anything that falls outside of the realm of the beliefs that you received is going to feel very, very unnatural to you. You see, we have been living in our lives within the confines of the programs that we received from this age. You might become too big for this belief system in your adolescence, in your 20s, or you may become too big for your belief system in your 30s or your 40s or even your 50s and beyond. So when you're going to base this sense of not being able to expand any further through action alone, it's because you have hit the edge of your belief system. You have hit the edge of your subconscious programming. And if you want to advance beyond, you're going to have to work on this now. Okay? This is so important. So many people think that the strategies that worked for them before, just like the efforting and the hard work and the pushing through and all of that, the reason that was working for you before is because you still had room to grow in here. And once you hit the boundaries, so that same strategy won't work for you anymore because you're being confined and constrained by your belief system. I hope that's very clear to everyone. You can comment down below and let me know if that makes sense to you and if that clicks and resonates with you. Let me give you guys just another analogy so you can really understand it, okay? Our subconscious programming and limiting beliefs, that is like a goldfish in its environment. So I don't know if you've ever heard this before, but a goldfish will grow to completely different sizes depending on what environment it is in. So if you put a goldfish in a small bowl, it will grow to only about 1 to 2 inches. And then if you take a goldfish though, and you put it in a bigger tank in an aquarium, so it can actually grow to 6 or 8 inches. Very interesting, right? Same DNA, same fish, same capability for growth, but depending on the environment, it will either be able to grow bigger or it's going to be stunted. And guess what? If you put it in a pond, goldfish can grow up to 12 to 14 inches and weigh 30 pounds, right? Just because it was in a huge environment, which it could never reach the limits of, so it could fully express its potential. Okay, it could grow to the maximum of its capability. So this environment where you place the goldfish in, this is like your subconscious stories and your limited self-concept. If the confines of your concept of self, the story of your life is too small, then everything inside of it is going to stay small as well, including desiring having a thriving business, an amazing life, a beautiful lifestyle, great relationships, whatever it may be. Those things will be confined by the limitations of your stories in your mind. So now that we understand this, that we are only able to expand to the degree that our subconscious programs, limiting beliefs, and stories allow us to. And we've been running on programs that we received in our childhood for our entire life. So now that we understand that, we can use the perfect formula. We can understand this formula for changing your life in a drastic way. So these are like the rings of your belief systems, right? And on the outermost ring, let's start here. This is the story of your life. This is, what story do you think you are in right now? What do you think your life is about? What do you think is actually happening? How do you think the world works? And within that ring, we have you, your concept of yourself. And all this, by the way, is happening in your own conception, in your own mind. It's what you've decided to be the lens of your life and how you perceive life and how you approach life. And so that is your subconscious beliefs about yourself. And only then can we really look at our other beliefs like your career, your relationships, your finances, and everything else that you want to grow. So here's what I urge you to really look at today, guys, is to really understand what is your story of your life. What is the story that you're holding in your mind? What are the beliefs that you have about yourself, about your life, about how things go? Because until this part grows, it does not matter how hard you work at your business. It does not matter how many hours you put into your job. It does not matter how much effort you put into changing something, or how many books you read, or how many videos you watch. Until you are really, really honest with these outer limits and you do the work to transform this aspect of yourself, everything else is going to remain constrained. Now, the opposite is also true. The minute you open up this aspect of yourself, everything else naturally starts to open up in your life as well, because the potential for it was always there. Okay, it's just a matter of opening the outer rings, and then the inner rings are also going to naturally open up for you. Then you're going to be able to really have the kind of career you want, the finances you want, the relationships that you want, because you really worked at what was at the root of where you are right now in your journey. So if you're watching this video and this video resonates with you, you were meant to find it. It's because this is where you are in your journey. You're at the point where you've hit the limits of your own belief systems, and it's time to do this kind of inner work to have this kind of outer transformation that you're looking for. The old strategy is not going to work for you anymore. And if I could tell you anything, it's drop the old strategy as fast as possible and do this work as fast as possible, because you're going to get so much bigger results in your life, not only now, but for years to come. Just understanding this one thing and being able to break it down for you guys took me years of understanding our deep inner psychology. And I want you guys to have this and to really understand that you can make this change today in your life. And if you start approaching life this way, right, from the inside out, not from the outside in, you're going to start seeing shifts that you never thought were possible for yourself. You are going to surprise your own self of what you're capable of and how much you can change in your life. And if you're ready to really do this inner work and you're looking for a unique system of thinking that can help you tap into the limited beliefs and aspects of yourself that you didn't even know were there, so that you can break through these patterns faster than ever possible and create more of these outcomes that you want, better finances, career, relationship, and businesses, then you're going to definitely want to check out the link down below for my 3-month transformational coaching program. Me and my team have worked with tons of clients who've had beautiful results. I'll also link down some of the beautiful testimonial stories that we've had through our program by taking this approach. And I can't wait for you to finally step into the life that you know you deserve and you're capable of. And if you haven't seen it just yet, make sure you check out this video right here. This video is going to give you another very important piece of information that is going to help you on your journey to having your dream life. And I will see you in the next video.